Oh, hello. That ain't working. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Siren's Call while we get this thing working. You know, the tracking thing. But, I was really excited today and I just wanted to start streaming. Ah! There I am. It's working! I just really wanted to start streaming. I know I have like a cold or something. I don't care. Or I still have a fever. I don't know. I don't care. I just wanted to stream. If that doesn't show you that I'm excited to get back into this whole streaming thing, I don't know what does. I decided to start 40 minutes earlier than I usually would because... yeah. Even if I can only go for a couple of hours every 2 days these days, it's better than, you know, not at all. Ever. Which, you know, I know it wasn't my fault that I wasn't streaming at all. Like, I was getting through a lot and I was dealing with a lot of stuff. I don't care if I'm breaking stuff right now. I'm happy to be here and talk to my bubbles. That's all I really care about. You're my biggest fan? Oh my god! You must be like the size of a mountain then, right? Are you not saying in like actual size? Do you mean like biggest in the way of you like me the most? If that's the case, okay, fair enough. But I'm also okay with it if you're like the mountain from Game of Thrones. That guy was huge. That guy, little bit big. But yeah, I'm just excited to be streaming back into VTubing and just not dealing with any of the friendship mishaps that I was going through. It's nice to feel clear-headed again, even if that clear-headedness comes with being sick for a while. Why not both? Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. You have said you are my strongest warrior after all, so you know what? Being the size of the mountain makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. You are simultaneously the biggest and also the biggest in the other way. You know, the other way. Come on, pick it up, grab it, do it. Have it. Okay, Cart, I'm gonna need you, and I'm gonna need you not to betray me, okay? Go. Yeah. Yeah, I know I usually don't stream this alley, but I don't care. I want to say, oh, hi. I want to say hello to my bubbles again. I want to talk about stuff. I want to do stuff. Huh? What didn't sound great? I don't know. What did you come back to? I really have no idea. If you think I was insinuating anything, I wasn't. I was literally just saying that I'm happy to see you all back again. I'm not even gonna attempt, you know what, screw trying to think of what you thought I said. It's not gonna work, but also, I don't need to know. Bubbles, if your heads are in the gutter, don't, just, stop. Stop with that. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, hi. You're ugly. Did I really just damage it with that? Go away, duck. No one likes you! Stupid duck. I didn't know I could damage the robe with I guess that makes sense. You can damage it with medium items, right, Bubbles? So you need like a bigger thing, and the egg is somewhat easy to carry.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
What? The fuck does that? Okay. Yeah, I've just been really excited to get back to streaming and hanging out and, well, obviously furthering my career, but that, yeah, of course, the goal of all life is egg. You are right.
Eek.
But yeah, my career is, my chosen career anyway, is, I suppose it's my only career. It's my only career option, at least for now.
Ha!
But, but, yeah, I love doing it. I love entertaining you all, or just, you know, being silly around you all. I believe it's entertaining.
Oh. You're a dumb little sack of shit. Yes, you are.
Alright. I guess the way to get rid of the duck is to insult it. Good to know. You're a tiny, fast, big, long arm guy. What? I have confusions. I also have questions. And what? Does that make sense to anyone? I mean anyone. Like, at all. Hazard is a lanky dwarf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dwarf. Yeah, you're like Keely. You're a dwarf, but you're still somewhat tall. For a dwarf. Hello, welcome to the stream. Also, goodbye, duck. Fuck you. I don't hate the duck. I find it funny. It can be annoying, but it's not really a. It's not really bad enough to hate, to me.
Oh. Options are nice.
I do have some explosives, and I would like those. Alright.
Scare it.
Seriously?
Get out. Thank you.
How's my day been? Sleepy? Nope, that's the end of my, that's pretty much it. I'm afraid to say that's everything. That's all, folks.
You know how the whole thing goes, I'm sure.
I don't know why I'm doing this. You... you're 5'7" with 7-foot long arms. Right. Right. Uh-huh. What? Why? Just remotely curious why your arms are longer than I am tall. No, don't have insomnia that's bad for you. I mean, I know you can't stop yourself from having it, but I don't. No, it's not good. You, hang on. Howie. That hurt. Alright, meh. The nice thing about going into solo is that you can take everything for yourself and hoard it, and no one can say otherwise. The amazing man was born in '05. Okay. Doesn't explain anything as to why your arms are 70 feet long.
My arms.
My arms are like giant noodles, like Rapunzel and Tangled, except arms. My arms are so large I could strangle you from an entire city block away. And no one would ever be able to figure out it's me. Because no one would ever figure out that I am the only person in existence that has 70 feet long arms. I don't know why that idea is funny to me. I'm delirious with stupids right now. And you know what, Bubbles? I'm happy being this way right now.
Ah.
When you started playing what?
Oh.
Okay, but are they actually 7 feet? Because if so, I think you probably have medical issues to do with bone stretching and other such tendon stretching and stuff like that. I'm not saying you do, I don't know how biology works, thankfully, but... Oh dear. That cannot be good for you. Dog, can you just get off? Thankfully I got the strong upgrade so I can get you off.
Otherwise, I'd be screwed.
Yeah, having 7 foot... That would be unbearable even for me, and I'm on the taller spectrum of people. I can't imagine what it would be like being even shorter and having arms that long.
Oh my god, no!
Just gonna say no to that one. Yeah, I was gonna say, did you kill him? I was... The head doesn't have ears, does it? Yeah, the head's deaf. I was gonna say, it a little bit less directly, like, is he dead, or... Yeah, he dead because of you? Uh... But, you know,
Whatever.
anything back here? Also, I'm really glad I have insane perception, because if I didn't, there's no way in hell I would have had that fucking door in the middle of my own rant.
Oh, hello.
Go away, tick. Yeah. You are one ugly motherfucker. Am I wrong, chat? That thing is,
Pretty fucking ugly.
oh, it's
Stewie. Give me the love potion. So that I can get Mons.
this is a good smacking item.
Guess it fucked off then. Kill.
Ah, the book. The book from Harry Potter. Yes, yes. You have really big hands. How many feet long are they? My hands are 6 feet long. You don't want to know how big my fingers are. I could reach you from an entire house away with just my thumb. Hazard, you put this image in my head and I can't stop giggling about it. Like, I know your limbs aren't that overly sized, but I just... there is something way too hilarious about that to me. About just massively oversized arms and, but they're not like thick. They're just spindly long. That's what I'm picturing in my head, and it's fucking hilarious.
Ah.
I mean, yeah, some families do have longer arms. I mean, I know that I have long legs, and that I believe the sister just above me had a bit longer legs as well. My family.
I went the fucking wrong way. Why, yes, I did. Why, yes, I did, Bubbles. I'm stupid.
Okay, I have a cold. I have a cold, and also I was learning JavaScript earlier today. I think I have a couple of excuses to be a bit stupid right now. I have zero clue how heavy you are. See, the mistake you made was trying to tell me in pounds, and that tells me nothing. Well, it did tell me one thing. It told me that you have weight. Above nothing. So, I guess you told me that you weigh something. You have an amount of weightage. Okay. See, that I get. Bag. I hope I find the tick on the way back so I can smack it with this thing. Why? I have no idea. I just like to smack it.
Be funny. Be really funny.
I mean, Bubbles, who the hell hasn't wanted to smash a tick with a bag of money until it stops moving, which would probably only take one smack, but still. I don't like parasites, and ticks are parasites, as are babies. Which is why I'm glad I'm a fish and not a mammal, because ugh. Mammal children are just parasites.
Yay!
What? Pounds? Oh, I get it. All babies are parasites. That's literally how they work. That's how mammals function.
Whew.
Like, I unfortunately know enough about the biology of mammals to know that any mammal child is a parasite, at least until it's born. And even then, you could argue for a while, it's still a parasite. I mean, yeah, a baby is just a giant tapeworm. And it remains that way until it gains some semblance of sentience. And even then, it takes several years for it to gain any semblance of sapience. At which point you might consider it not a parasite. This is part of the reason why I am very glad I don't have to experience that. Because parasites are disgusting.
Well,
No good weapon options. No good options to beat the monsters with. I mean, we have this, but like, that sucks.
what?
I have a visceral disdain for the idea of childbirth and the fact that women have to endure having a parasite inside of them, because I literally had my mother torture me with the idea of childbirth for a long time. I am not saying sorry for hating babies because of how much I was traumatized by their existence. I'm good.
No thanks.
If you like them, go ahead. You probably haven't been traumatized to hell and back again by this kind of thing, so it probably makes a lot more sense that you don't hate them. It does, however, sadly, make sense that I also do, in fact, hate them.
Eh.
If they're a good thing to you, then you can keep the disgusting things away from me.
What? What? Why would you stay in the air like that?
You know, this thing used to be remotely okay, but now it just sucks. I mean, you could also argue that a parasite's done nothing wrong, it's just its existence, that's what it's supposed to do. I get your argument is like... Really? I fucking hate you. This phase bridge is dog shit. It used to be not so bad, but holy shit is it garbage now. You can't even get it up there, and it kind of stops working if you use it too many times in a row. Like, I don't know. It sucks. Yeah, like, I don't care how innocent the disgusting little things are. They're still parasites. They still function 100% exactly like a parasite functions. They take the nutrients of the mother, they make her life infinitely harder to live. Like, what? Why would I like that? Yes, I am 100% disdainful of childbirth. It is 100% because of my trauma. And I don't mind other people's opinions on it, but I'm never gonna hate it any less. Why are we talking about such a disgusting and horrible thing anyway? Why did we start talking about this?
Ugh.
Anyway, Bubbles, let's talk about something that isn't disgusting. Children usually give back to their parents in old age. Well, I can tell you for a fact, I'm never giving anything back to that bitch. Except maybe a sword in the face, if I can ever find one. I'm gonna learn to be a samurai by some fucking Japanese person just to cut my mother's face off. Let's talk to Frog. I brought it up, did I? Don't know if I did, but I feel like something reminded me of that. And you know what? This is my channel. I can rant about whatever the fuck I want! If I need to vent about something that I realized I find utterly disgusting in the last couple of weeks, then I will do so.
Anyway.
I hope none of you out there, Bubbles, ever experienced the same levels of disdain, frustration, and utter disgust by anything. But also to that point, Wolverine, that's what I mean. They are parasites, though, to a point. Like, they actually gained sapience eventually, but at least at the very beginning, until you might consider it a child, it is a parasite. Yeah, you love being a dad. Have you ever experienced having the fucking child in you? Because I can tell you that sounds disgusting and horrible. I don't think anyone should ever experience that because ugh. Yeah, as I said, my parents were big into the traumatizing children into doing what they wanted, which included childbirth, which made me never want children. I know. Why would that happen? Why would I not want those things when I'm so traumatized by it? Look, I didn't say they used a logical approach, okay? Yeah, how did I think of that? Hang on. How did I think of that kind of thing? Oh, because I was thinking of the tick. That's why. I thought of the tick, and the tick made me think of parasites, and parasites make me think of children, because children are parasites. I mean, in times like this, I'm just venting, and, if you don't like my opinion, and at the end of the day, you can go, at the end of this stream and know that in your viewpoint, you can think whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna hate you for liking children. I'm simply going to hate anyone who wants me to have children. And hope they die in misery and pain and suffer for the rest of their existence. But, you know. I'm sure you can understand exactly why at this point, given how much I've gone over it. Can you stop hitting doors specifically? It's fucking annoying. It's my job. It's my job to destroy the doors, lady. Stop it. It's unpredictable. Yeah, fair. Seriously? Get off me, you coward. Kill yourself. I'm a bit pissed off right now. I think you can tell. Seriously, it broke. The wrong fucking direction because I'm retarded anyway. Okay. Well, I guess let's try to get... Oh, we're never gonna get this thing. Because my character's a weakling. You've seen one plug a broken iron into a live socket, sparks everywhere. A broken iron? What? Oh, you... It's better. Let's restart this run. Maybe this one won't be as infuriating. Thank you for fixing the self-destruct, devs. I seriously appreciate that. It's not fucking infuriating anymore. But yeah, I don't know why, but the very idea, the very concept of someone trying to, like, here's what I utterly hate about human children. Is not the fact that they exist, it's the fact that to have a child, someone has to put it in someone else and make them suffer having to deal with that. Like, that is what disgusts me about human children. And yes, that is entirely why my mood has gone very downhill. I'm sure I'll be okay again, but holy fucking shit do I hate children. Like, I don't think there is a single thing in this world that has caused me more trauma than children. Like, when I was going to get my scan done to see what's wrong with my neck, there was a lady there who had a child who could visibly tell she needed to keep that thing away from me. Because I physically flinch whenever those parasites get anywhere near me. I am probably more traumatized than nearly anyone ever has been about children. The younger they are, the more traumatized I feel over it. And no, I couldn't give you, like, an exact reason as to why. Like, I'm sure there are many reasons. To be honest, I think I could give one pretty good reason, though. Like, when I was, like, a teenager, probably around 13 to 15, my sister had a child. Oh, gnomes. Oh, that was freaking everything. How did I not destroy you, piece of shit? It's better. Whew. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Bubbles. My parents didn't say you'll understand when you're older. My parents said you'll get over it. It wasn't a, like, you know, oh come on, it's silly, please stop that, when you grow up you'll understand kind of thing. It was a, you'll get over it or we'll make you get over it. That's the household I grew up in. I didn't grow up in, it's okay to be you, it's okay to decide to not have children. I grew up in, you will be sexually assaulted, and it will be our decision who does it to you. So I kind of hate children for existing. And that's not the children's fault. It's entirely trauma-based. So I don't know why it came out so hard on this stream, and sorry for anyone. Sorry about that, but I am, when it comes to the topic of children, the last person you want to talk to about it. Like, let's face it, my brother is the only person I talk to in my family anymore. If he said, oh, I have a child, I'd be like, cool. Kill it with fire. I don't fucking want to know. Like, I care about him, but if he said that, I would be more likely to say something negative than ever even hint at something positive. I don't have the capacity to even pretend that I care at this point. Like, I don't know how you can manage to hurt a girl this much over things that are, you know, normal for women. But my parents were such terrible people that they managed what I would say might be impossible if I didn't live through it. Also, Wolfrin, yay! The worst thing to ever have company with. Like, childbirth is a natural thing, but I was traumatized over it so fucking much when I was younger that I just... How do you... Like, there's no way for me to get over that. Like, I can't think of a single way in my life I would ever be able to stop being traumatized by it at this point, or at the very least, disdaining the idea of having children because of how much they forced the idea onto me. Like, how can you get that fucking horrible and cruel? I'm sorry I turned the stream into a a venting session, but when the upset hits me, it hits me hard usually. Oh, what am I kidding? You'd all rather I got it out than bottled it in, wouldn't you? It's better I talk to you. I mean, plus, if you don't like it, Bubbles, you can always go again. Really, dickhead? Really? I'm gonna fucking eat your children. It's a hen, it doesn't have children. Shut up. Oh, Hazard. Kabooms would not be enough to make this pain go away. Even just the other day, I broke down in pretty much terror when I tried to go to sleep. Because I've been bottling, or I've never let this fare out before that I have a severe trauma of sexual assault. Even though it's never happened to me, Bubbles. My parents traumatized me that much that I am traumatized by the thought of it. Even though it's never actually physically happened to me, I'm scared to death by it. I had a nice upbringing, huh? Can't you tell? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been able, I don't think I've ever felt enough trust in my life. I mean, actual feeling safe to ever tell anyone about this trauma before, so, yeah. You're learning this 2 days after the first day I ever talked about it. The best upbringing worship can buy. Yep. The best upbringing religious dickheads who are hanging on to the Soviet way can buy. Yeah, not a very good upbringing, huh? Well, Bubbles, I'm very happy that I have you here with me. And sorry about that. I really had no idea where the hell that was coming from. I did not expect myself to break down that quickly, but I hate children. You now know why. uh, you don't know if it's a good one or not? If it has anything to do with children, maybe don't. Considering I just spent the last while venting about how much they traumatize me, maybe not that. Yeah, I got reasons, yeah. And Bubbles, I hope you know, I hope you genuinely know, if I ever say anything very mean on my streams, it is because I am in serious pain at that moment. Like, I never say things mean because I mean them or I want people to feel pain. I'm just in an unbearable amount of agony, and I usually stop myself from saying things that are a lot meaner than I want to say because I'm usually in pain, but sometimes it just hurts so much. I can't stop myself, and I try my very best, but yeah. I just want you to know I don't hate any of you. I don't want any of you to feel bad. I may utterly hate the NPCs in this game sometimes, but that is me getting my pain out. I don't want any of you to feel bad at any point. Just so you're aware. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you, you sack of shit. Go to hell where you belong. That's another example. When I'm breaking things in this game, I am in pain. I think it's obvious I'm in pain right now, but yeah. Yeah, I'm trying my best to actually be honest with my emotions, show them and not like bottle them in 100% of the time, because I don't think any of you want me to, because I care about you and I want you to have better lives. That's entirely... No, it's not entirely, but it's a massive reason as to why I stream. So it's only fair if, you know, I can vent back and get your support. I mean, I like to give you all entertainment, smash doors, because it's stupid and it's something I've learned to do way too well. And just generally be silly. Well, you know what? I highly appreciate that. If all you do is listen, you are doing infinitely more than those dickheads I grew up with are ever even capable of doing. Whew. Oh, you think you're so funny. You are funny, to be fair. That is very funny. Good distraction, good distraction. Thank you all, Bubbles. I really appreciate it. But yeah, well, hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you for trying. I especially appreciate your kind words, and hell, I even appreciate you for being here. I love talking to you all. Makes my days better. Also, don't play it up, Shio. I got new emote. Come on. But yeah, that one was made by the same person who made my VTuber avatar. Nothing, really? Dang it. Um... Has -1 intelligence. Mugenics. What does that mean? What the hell does... You know what? Whatever. Yeah, so that's one of the major traumas I'm getting over right now. Sorry you had to witness it, Bubbles, but... I'm going through it and have my whole life. I guess I'm going through the recovery of it right now, so... If you ever wonder why I have zero capability of forgiving my family, that there is one of the most massive reasons I could ever have. You know several dickheads who would be insulted by being compared to my parents? Hmm. 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 Fascinating. Mugenics is a new game. Ah! Okay. And something tells me that it has to do with cats. Okay, I will be right back. 'Cause I'm not feeling the best. Still getting over a fever. I would say it is going now, but I need to drink a lot because my face is trying to burn away, and it has been for a few days. So like a week now. So I have the girl problem of being a girl. No, no, you know, bladder. So I'm gonna be right back. I don't want to die.
Okay.
I don't know where this fucker is, but I want him to piss off.
I just wanna play the game. Ah!
What? What the heck are you saying would look good on a shirt? Oh, God damn it. Thank you.
Fucking go away!
Nah. Nah, nah. This should not be as funny as it is. Oh my god, this is too good. Oh my god. Holy shit. Right. Got him. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. As Ashu has said to me, and I have come to accept is most certainly the truth, I am incredibly spontaneous. There is no being certain I won't just simply go live 5 hours earlier than usual because I decided, why don't I just stream now? I usually, almost always, go live at 19 my time. But sometimes I just, whatever. It's the bed monster here to grab feet, yeah. Everyone wishes they had a gun for the bed monster. That guy just got his wish granted. He also happens to be a dickhead, but you know.
Ah!
Why so sniffly? I mean, I know why, but god fucking damn it. If I wasn't so mentally ill, I wouldn't be so physically ill as often, and I know it's true, but god damn it. Why can't it just not? So fucking annoying. I don't want to sniffle, I want to speak clearly and be a weird freak on stream for longer.
Ah!
Okay, I wouldn't know. I've never really bought my own shoes. For those of you wondering, yes. a lot of people have princessed me. That is part of the reason why I act a bit like a princess. Weirdly enough, a lot of people have in fact gotten me clothes and helped me find places to get clothes and done the things like pick out what foot size you have, etc. I'm not a princess, but I sure have been treated like one in a lot of different ways. So some of your friends are calling you a princess too. Yeah, but have you actually been treated like one, like IRL? Like actually just had people be like, no, you can't deal with that. I'll do that for you so that you don't have to learn it. You don't have to deal with it. You don't gain that life skill, but also you don't have to think about it. Okay, fair enough, Henry, fair enough. I guess that is a valid argument. Okay, cool. How much do you have? Not too much, but... Also, why do you use, like... Are you saying your shoe size is bigger than you need? Why do you need to use a shoe size that's way too big for you? Do you just... An emotional side quest in life. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing. Sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Can this fucker get out of my way? I just wanna steal a cardboard fucking box. Your feet are that... Are you a hobbit? Hobbits are also tiny with massive feet. No, you're Mexican. Okay. Does that mean Mexicans usually have massive feet? I wouldn't know. I've never been to Mexico, nor have I ever met any Mexicans before. What do you mean, Wolverine? That makes perfect sense. Two tanks make a mage. Mexican hobbit? Oh my god. That's funny. Mexican hobbit. That's uh that's funny.
Ah, I want to.
I'm just gonna take a nap here.
Ah.
Wow, that really sucks. I hope it'll all get better. A gnome? Huh. You are a gnome, are you? Wait, do Mexicans tend to be... Why did one of the kittens not have a mouth? Good question. That is a very good question. Did you tear his mouth off? just, just curious.
Ah!
Yeah, I didn't know Mexicans were all hobbits either, actually. And hey, these streams, I learn so much about myself and about other people.
And the world around me as a whole.
I learned so much about these Hobsicans, I guess. I love learning about IRL lore of Hobsicans.
Ah.
Hey, Yoshio, I'm not a dwarf and you know it. Uh, I hate you. Yeah, I used to be traumatized by the fact I was tall. Now I'm starting to be traumatized by the idea of being short. What? Are you just trying to traumatize me of any height? Let's just make it so she doesn't want to be a height at all. Fuck off, dickhead. Okay, cool. Okay. I can tell you why being tall sucks, so... Why does being short suck? Do tell, do tell.
Um.
Also, you can tell me I'm lying all you want, Shio, but that's not gonna change the fact that I am in fact 188 centimeters tall. You're told being short sucks because you have trouble reaching things until people loom over you. I mean, yeah, I knew about the reaching things thing, but like, why don't you just climb stuff? Even as average height, you still find tall people intimidating. It's weird, but if I met someone taller than me, I wouldn't find them intimidating. I think I'm slightly insane though, so, you know, I wouldn't find anything intimidating, because nearly nothing can actually scare me at this point. The only things that scare me are the things that are already in my head. Because that's the most terrifying thing I can find. The things that I already see in my mind. Fish with legs walking on land. I am very amused, yes. It's hilarious. No, not terrifying. You have a reason to carry a stick around to reach stuff. Fair enough. I thought it was to, you know, defend yourself or beat the shit out of people, but you know what? That is, that is also both a valid and a good reason. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Ashu, don't worry. Sound incredibly dumb, I'm not even remotely terrified. I've seen things in my head that in the olden days would undoubtedly be equated to demons because they are terrifying and oh my fucking god, do they scare the hell out of me when I see them. Like, just grotesque, kind of human, but not quite human. And just nightmarishly animalistic. They usually have either gray skin or they just have like shadows as their entire body. Like the horrors I see are just straight up nightmare fuel. Sounds like a skinwalker. That's the thing, I don't know what the hell a skinwalker is. I definitely don't care what a skinwalker is. I don't believe in the supernatural. I don't believe it exists. Cause if it did, it would have fucking killed me by now.
Hello?
Oh. Shut up, you. Less frame to carry flesh. Ah. I mean, I said that the equivalent would be seeing demons in older times. I didn't say that I do see demons because I don't fucking believe demons exist. That is one of the dumbest contradictions I could have made, but that's not what I was making. Don't get me wrong, that would be incredibly stupid if that's what I meant, but... I'll be honest, Chio, I almost always see these things while I'm either asleep or only just waking up. So, oh, that's the thing I could see up there. It wasn't a weird slime thing, it was the eyeballs. But, I didn't think eyeballs had butts, but you know what? Now we know what it looks like. Now we know what it looks like when they do. No, I wouldn't call it sleep paralysis. Because when I wake up, I'm not paralyzed. I wake up, I'm perfectly capable of moving. It's like, as I've mentioned before, sometimes when I wake up, I see my hands as completely grey and shriveled, or they're like pitch black, like coal, like they've been burned. And, stuff like that, like, sometimes I'll even see my hands and they'll actually just look like an anime girl's hands. Like, there is no guarantee as to what the fuck I'll see, but sometimes when I wake up, I just see something that isn't real as my hands. Like, my hands just will not be what my hands actually are. They'll be something entirely different. Sometimes negative, sometimes positive change, but it won't be, like, real. God damn you. You know what? You're not worth it. Fuck you. And, I wish I had powers of any kind. That'd be fun. Time displacement? What? Time displacement? What? Why is it why why does it refuse to stop facing me? Okay, that's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
But yeah, I don't believe in the supernatural. I never have. I'm never going to. I grew up with religious lunatics who believed in the supernatural, and thusly I have zero reason to believe in it. When the only people you have to go off on supernatural things are people who you are very certain are incredibly dumb and just would never believe no matter what they said. Yeah, I just don't believe in the supernatural. It's probably why I'm utterly, certain I'll never be religious. What? I never said time... Well, time does move differently for me, but that's because I perceive time slower than most people do. And that's just my perception of time. That isn't how time actually works for me. Uh-oh, what? You want me to kill you in a laser? I'll do it. You can bet I'll do it. I'll throw you into that laser. And I'll cackle with glee while doing so. Oh yes, I will. I'm... Yeah, I actually live in Warhammer 40k. That's why I'm so traumatized. That's why I have so much trauma and PTSD. It's because it's because I live in the 40k universe. Um No, my parents weren't space marines. Also, wouldn't only one of my parents be able to... What in the fuck are you? Do I even want to know? I don't think I do. Unsurprising, the answer was, no I don't. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, hi, Trudgy. No, Trudgy! How much of my shit did you just destroy?
Nah. Uh,
Do you still know I'm here? You don't still know I'm here, do you? Oh, you do. Okay, now as I was going to say, if that theory was true, because, you know, it's totally not. If I was in 40k, I don't think I'd be human. Die, bitch. Get up, idiot. Why do you have to be going that way, Chargy? Oh, Trudgy. A crayon marine? What's a crayon marine? You've been munching crayons? Okay. You used to eat crayons. Okay. Why? Hey, Trudgy, you're deaf, right? Yeah, you're a deaf bastard. Cool, I can finally collect the soul. Wonderful. I feel like a reaper right now. Reaping your souls. Mwah! Oh god. Ah, mix and match. I mean, why wouldn't you want to mix and match? It's fun, and you can make your own style. Or is that not what are you not just saying, like, be creative with what you're making? Or am I not... Is this flying over my head right now? You believe... Wait. You believe who's an orc?
Nah. Uh,
Yeah, I'm not so into the Imperium because of the whole Emperor thing and the whole being a massive religion thing.
yeah, I'm not into those.
Oh, Trudgy, can you just go away? I need
My milk! I just need the milk. And I don't have a dad!
so I can't ask my dad for milk. Too fucking dead to help with that. You've had canoned your own heretic Astartes chapter. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, clumsy. This is the milk your dad never found. He came into this building with Trudge, and that's why you never saw him again. Made the mistake of messing with Trudge. That's why he never brought the milk home. What? Why are you not...
What?
I mean, you don't have to be weak to die to that fucking thing. It has a mace, and it can literally pull you into it with its mind. That's not what you call weak, that's what you call mortal. And most mortals can die pretty easily when smacked in the face with a giant mace.
Isn't that right, Trudgy?
The... What? From the Order of Glue Sniffers? Huh? Right. I mean... I'm just not sure what you meant, sorry. I don't know too much about the Horus Heresy. It's one of the few things I've never bothered to look into, because, dude did rebellion. Lots of people died. Is why heretic space marines. That's all I know about it, and as far as I know, that's all I need to know about it. Oh dear. Does that mean what I think it means? I... Why did someone actually come up with... Really? Really? Really, you cow? Why did someone come up with that? This is why you're worthless. Fuck you. This is why some objects in this game aren't worthy of even being touched. Moves it 1 centimeter, it breaks half of its entire fucking spinal column. Why do I have to deal with you existing? The hazard must stay up.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. If you don't,
I'll fucking kill you. No, it's no, really though. Why don't you why don't you want to go to sleep? Are you staying up for me? Because you don't have to do that, you know. Bed is good for you, and the siren wants you to look after yourself. Even if that means you leave her stream for a while. She will be streaming either tomorrow or the next day again, so you don't need to be afraid. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. Oh. Self-fulfilling prophecy, huh? That is a part I didn't know, but... Wow. That is sad. So, Horus didn't intend to actually rebel, but for whatever reason, one thing led to another, and eventually it just became self-fulfilling prophecy somehow. Oh no. What the hell was that sound? I don't want to know, do I?
ah,
Okay, it was you. Please be too stupid to be able to know how to get over this thing. Did it leave?
hello? Are you out there? Shut up.
You zoned out. Oh, that is really funny. That is really funny. You zoned out every time. You know what? Fair enough. That's not far off from what's happened, what happened to me. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say I zoned out, but not really caring enough to pay attention's pretty close. So, yeah.
Eek.
Stop moving. Stupid baby. Oh yeah. You Bubbles actually know why I hate children so much now, huh? I don't have to apologize for hating a thing randomly. Not that I should have in the first place, but... Hey Trudgy, how you doing? Can you go the other way? I don't think he wants to. No. You were locked in the bathroom? That is hilarious. I hope you were okay. And, still okay. Really? Fucktard. This is why certain items deserve to be shot in the head. Fucking hate this thing. And I hate anyone who doesn't hate this thing. I can only imagine what it's like for you normal people who don't feel pain every moment of their existence. Really, you piece of shit. Move it. I just imagine most of you who do feel pain aren't always feeling it, or at the very least, don't feel it physically and emotionally sometimes. Though, I will say, I'm glad you probably don't. None of you are normal. Compared to how my life has gone, I would beg to differ. No, you won't. Straighten up. Alright, well. You know what? Fuck you. I'm too pissed off. Kill me, you piece of shit. You dickhead. I am almost amused that that didn't work. God fucking damn it. Of course it didn't fucking work. Not feeling pain every day is a fantasy. It's a funny little ha-ha dream that some people get to live, and I wish I could beat them to death for it. And it's mostly because they believe that, you know, you can just get over things, and things can just be easy if you decide to make them be. I suppose that's another thing that I'm kind of angry about because of my childhood. I mean, I doubt most of them had to go through any of the pain I do. And if they did, that's probably why they're a sack of shit, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine so. I have a rare me disease that means being me constantly causes your muscles to simply want to kill you at all times. But Bubbles, luckily it's way less bad sometimes. Way less bad. Well, you know what? I'm sorry that you all have to go through things. Trust me. I literally go through mental torture every waking moment that I am alive. So trust me. I wish you had it easier, but at the very least, I'm happy to know I'm not alone. 'Cause oftentimes I do feel like I'm alone. Like, even if I'm... Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. I thought that was the end of that. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a lot. Oh no. What kind of demon have I summoned in this house with me? If it's guarding so much stuff. Oh no! But yeah, Bubbles, I really hope I make your lives better because I know far too fucking well what it's like to not be happy or live a good life. Because to be honest, I wouldn't say I've lived a life so far, and it's mostly because I've been in so much pain. I've never had the opportunity to ever live. So, on top of hopefully getting myself to have a life, because maybe I'll be able to get my body cured one day, I hope that this brings you joy, that me being here makes a difference in your life, makes you happier, makes you have that one thing you're missing, or at least just a distraction for a while as I giggle maniacally at something. And today I'm physically at least doing a lot worse than usual, but no, mentally as well, but yes, that would be quite weird, but thank you everyone. Thank you so much. You are the best community, and I could never even ask for a better community. I could never even perceive of a better community. Because, as strange as you all are, I would much prefer a bunch of weirdos and strange people than people who simply don't understand or don't care to understand. I would take a freak over a... I don't know. Heck, I might even take a freak over anyone. I prefer the freaks. Because the freaks are where I feel the safest. Let's face it. I feel safest and I feel most like I fit in. And yeah, Ken, sorry that the stream has had a lot of me being unstable, but I'm getting over two major things right now that are, pretty bad. The, whole parents wanting to force sexual assault onto me when I was younger, being one of them, I'm finally getting over, which is amazing, because getting over that kind of thing can be really hard. Especially after you've gone out, through a million other things, so, but I'm also getting over the idea that no one values me, and that has been a thing I have battled with probably my entire existence. Every day. So, it's not very surprising that the moment I realized that not that's not necessarily true, not very surprising I immediately went straight back to having a fever again, huh? Yeah, any movement helps, and all of your support, and all of you chatting and not hating me for feeling bad, and I know why would you, but I grew up with people who did that, so I don't fucking know why you would, but they did. Um, I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate your help on my journey to making my career be a thing I can live with, so that I don't have to even consider trying to find work in some other way, because let's face it, Bubbles, I'm not capable of working a regular job, and I never will be. With what my body does to me, and with what my mind does to me, it all combines to just make one furious combination of hatred that stops me from being able to even leave the house for too long, because I can't. But I really appreciate you all being here, and it's making me tear up. How could you? How could you do it? No, really, I really appreciate it. That you all come to chat, that you all appreciate me for what I do, for what I'm trying to do for you. I appreciate you doing that, even if that is not a thing I am capable of doing. I appreciate those of you who try to make me laugh, who try to just give me advice, and those of you who just come to watch. I don't care what you do here. I'm happy that you're here, and I just hope that I make your lives better like you do for me. 'Cause I'll be honest, before I started streaming, before I actually started getting into this, I don't know if I ever had anything. Like, I had friends, yes, but I didn't feel like I was ever going to have a future. And if I was ever going to have a future, I didn't feel like it would contain as much, well, as much joy and support as I do get now. Really, having my own community, even though it's small, has changed one thing majorly in my life, and it's a thing I didn't know I would ever change. The ability to actually see life in a positive light. To, well, I guess believe in my future. Yes, kinda depressing to say it, but I never thought I never thought I would be okay until I started streaming and having a community and having people who genuinely care about me, even though we don't really know each other. I appreciate it so much. More than I'll ever be able to convey with just saying it, but I hope that alone tells you how much it means to me that you're all here, that you all show up to my streams, that you all support me with your words and with your presence. Just being there, it means so much. I guess it's proving to me that the dark, horrific dystopia that I grew up with isn't what life is always going to be. It isn't what life has to be. And I appreciate you all so much for helping me understand that. You're silly. Also, I don't know if any of my friends are bald. But yeah, like, I'll be honest, Bubbles. A good chunk of my life has been believing that this world is a dystopian wasteland, a hellscape. Just the best way to put it is, oh, okay. Fuck it. A bitch. Where did she go? There it is. Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, yeah. Seriously. Hmm. Thank you all. Could you shut up? mean, I'll be honest, all I can do is hope that you all appreciate me streaming. Because if you truly do appreciate me streaming, that probably means I'm a good streamer. Probably means I'm a good VTuber, and even if I am... emotionally fucked, I appreciate that you still care enough to show up. It helps me be less emotionally screwed. It really does. I highly appreciate, I really, really, really do appreciate you all. Because the fact that you care enough to show up shows me that a lot of the things I was taught about how awful life is just aren't true. It gives me hope. And hope is not a thing I ever grew up with. In fact, I'd go as far as to say I would go as far as to say that my parents were anti-hope. Like, they were all about making you as depressed as possible so you can find a way out of the depression that you're in so that you would, stay forever in the pain you find yourself locked in. But, Bubbles, when I'm feeling better, I have one more thing to do that I'm gonna try my best, and it may take a while, but I'm gonna try my best for my own sake, because I want to do it, to get the, chat on screen thing working for YouTube as well. And then I will see about thinking of redeems, but I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for redeems right now, because I just don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I am also, still doing the very best, my very best to, train my voice to where I want it to be. So, you know, I do still have that going on.
Fuck off, bitch.
Chat text is kind of small. Well, I'll be honest, Bubbles, I wouldn't know. I can't see it from here, and also, Wix helped me set it up one day, and, That's the end of the story. Does it? So I don't know how to set it up or how to change that. And let's face it, Wix is too busy to help me right now. And will be for the next few months, so... Either I'll be able to figure that out. I was about to start screaming if he didn't leave the fucking room. Okay, gets very infuriating when you're trying to have a heartfelt conversation and you can't speak. You're in danger? Okay, well, don't die. And good luck with that. And, I'm not particularly fond of those songs, but hey, as long as you had fun, I don't mind. Can always use Morse code? No, I can't. That still makes noise. Shut up, you little bitch. Sing like... I'm just not even gonna... I mean, sign language would work if I could move my... It's one of the few times I actually like the little bitch. Moved it out of the way. Yeah, I'll have to pass on that. Tried to shoot one of the loudest things ever several times. missed. Okay. Sure. But yeah, I'd prefer to try to do these things on my own. I appreciate others trying to help, but I have problems with others trying to help me. And I'd like to try and do it myself because a good portion of the reason I have zero self-confidence is because I believe no one believes in me. And it doesn't help when people try to do things for me, even if I do have crippling mental disorders, or, sorry, disabilities. It still just doesn't help me gain confidence when others are just like, oh, okay, I'll do it for you. Just makes me feel useless and makes me feel like people don't believe I can do anything. And yes, that does stem from abuse as a child, but I appreciate you're doing it for a good reason, and you're trying to be sweet. I know that. I appreciate that. But for my own sake, I'm gonna say no thanks on that one.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
How expensive is that one? Okay. For the next 5 hours, I won't be able to mentally function, so... I appreciate the offer, but right now, Viva, I'm not gonna be able to think enough to do any of those things. I I usually have to face the fear of doing something, and then do it. Right now, I think just the doing it would be too hard. But like, yeah, as I said, I have one thing to do IRL. I guess technically two things IRL, but I should be able to get them all done in the next couple of days. And once that's done, I'll be trying to get to my VTubing things. Of course, I can't do it all right away. And I can't do it quickly, and I undoubtedly can't push myself to do it because pushing myself is exactly how you get to not doing it territory. I have to be completely happy to do it without feeling any stress whatsoever. But I do appreciate the offer, though. I really do. Thank you. Just that, yeah, some things I'm learning I need to be able to do on my own. For the sake of my confidence and for the sake of me feeling like other people aren't just going to act like I'm dumb my whole life. Can I really beat the shit out of you? Damn it. Oh. No. Alright, I'm gonna end this one here. I'm just not in the mood for this game. And my mood has been kind of thoroughly ruined. Though that's no one's fault. Would you fuck off? But yeah, thank you. I'm not doing my usual thing right now. My life has been a living hell. And I mean my whole life. I don't remember a single time, a single year, a single day where it wasn't hard to be me. But having my own community having my own career I love and want and actually enjoy doing. It has already changed my life so much. So much. I'll be honest. I cannot imagine. Ah, fuck. Sorry, there's something in my eye. Okay, I cannot imagine waking up at any point, any day, and not bracing myself for how hard it is going to be to get through my day. My existence is a nightmare. I just live with too many constant things that torture me. But having a community that loves me, that wants me to be okay and feel better about things, and just be happy in life. I, I never knew so much joy until I decided to make this career a thing I do. Until it becomes my life. until I realized how much this meant to me. My life changed when I realized what this could be for me. I probably should have just stopped and talked a while ago, but that's all I've needed to do for a while now. Bubbles, I'm getting over one of the worst things I've ever dealt with, and that is constant. Well, I guess paranoia. Constant belief that no one is there for you gives you this sense that you're not going to be okay, or any situation you get yourself into is going to end poorly because no one's there for you, or 8 years. I got kicked out of my sister and brother-in-law's house 8 years ago. No, 9. 9 years ago. I have. I've never been okay, but I only had mild amounts of not okay when I was a child, and the last decade of my life has been nothing but hell. Imagine being thrown into a world that does not care about you, couldn't care about you, or even from your perspective wants you to die. When you don't know how to survive in it. You have no idea what people are talking about when they talk about like anything to do with the government or job interviews or whatever. It just goes over your head because you were never taught this stuff. Because again, I was treated a little bit too much like a princess when I was younger. That included how to survive in the world. I was never taught how to get a job, how to work. I wasn't taught anything. Like, those life skills you'd think you'd give to your children, no one ever gave me. Don't get me wrong, they tried in the wrong ways. My brother-in-law tried to give me experience in working a job, which sucked. I didn't want to do it, so I kind of half-assed it and never did it. but that didn't teach me any of the survival or life skills I needed, and that led to me only now being able to understand what any of that shit means. And at this point, I don't believe I could work a normal job because of how my body and my mind function. I don't believe I'm capable of doing it anymore. And I don't think I ever will be. At least, not for a long time. I have gone through hell of a magnitude I could not quantify. I've gone through so much pain that I don't know why I haven't died from that alone. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being my community. It is because of the last decade that I am no longer capable of forgiving. But I am so grateful to you all for being my community. Because you are giving me something that my parents never gave me. Even my dad, who I loved, never gave me what my own community now does. You all give me hope. So thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. Most streams I'm not crying. In fact, I can tell you the last two streams, I wasn't. I think you just have bad timing. Also, that is weird, because usually, again, I'm not crying on streams. My last two streams, I had a great fucking time. But seriously, Bubbles, I find it really hard to do anything to improve my life because I just have so much pain inside of me. Just looking after myself takes 90% of my energy, and the other 10% I spend on streaming because I want to stream. But yeah, I want to try and put a little bit of effort into getting my stream things done that I've wanted to do for a while. But of course, no promises. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to get that stuff done because I've just given you a pretty fucking good reason why I'd say. I would say during my career I've given you all a lot of good reasons why I shouldn't ever push myself, and so I won't. But I will try to put a little bit of effort into it because I do want to do it. Not because I feel like I'll disappoint you or whatever stupid things used to be going through my head. Now I intend to do it because I want to do it. No other reason. And that's the most likely thing to get me to not stress about doing it. And thusly, the most likely thing that's gonna get me to do it. Oh, pardon. I know my burps are about as loud as the cry of a weasel that's been dead for several months, but still, I'm still gonna say pardon me because it's how I grew up. I may have grown up poor, but my mother still grew up in a semi-rich environment, and she acted like it. But my dad acted like someone who was just kind of rude and angry, and I inherited both sides. No, I don't know about being rude, but the angry part, yeah, yeah. More than any of my siblings, I definitely inherited the angry. But thank you. This was a weird stream, but as long as none of you thought it was a bad one, I done my job.
Ah,
Okay, fair. Oh, pardon me. Mm. Ow. Ow. I just broke my neck. Uh, sheep's moonwalking. Funny. But yeah, I'm gonna get some rest now. Thank you all for helping me out. Tomorrow or the day after, probably the day after, given how I'm feeling these days, but uh my next stream is likely to be a lot less emotional than today's was. Um I really had no idea that needed to come out, and I just hope it didn't upset any of you. That is the most important thing to me, is not upsetting other people, but also letting my emotions out because I know none of you want me to bottle it up. Oh my god. I agree, Fenry. That would be nice, yes. I do absolutely love, that. Oh my god. I would love that. Fed out of me, uh, uh, me and Kokomi, uh, being, close. My face feels hot, I wonder why. Oof. Should I end the stream now so you get some sleep? Oh, fuck. Thanks, though. Sometimes I get in my own head too much, and it is not a good time. As I'm sure you can tell from how I broke down several times in a row. I broke down several times in a row before getting too frustrated to continue because I didn't want to break down. Yeah. I do want to kiss pretty women. What? Why wouldn't I? Have you seen them? Come on. How can you look at that and not tell me it nice? Exactly. Mm, oh, that felt nice. Oh god. When I flop into my bed and my soft, soft pillows, I am going to go to sleep immediately. Don't worry though, Bubbles, I will feed myself and, well, I'll look after myself before I do go to sleep, but yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna go sleep. I I could have done a sleep stream, but I didn't wanna. And as we all know, if I don't want to do something, I'm not gonna fucking do it. Yeah, well, you know what I caused, Shio? Vanish. Okay, anyway. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. I did add a new emote to Twitch. For those of you who didn't notice, I love it. It is my profile picture on Discord because I love it. It encapsulates my grumpy brattiness perfectly. It is beautiful. No, I just stopped casting it immediately because I I like being watched. I like it when you watch me. Don't worry about that. But yeah, this has been great. You know what, Bubbles, when I get better at JavaScript, I may just okay, to explain the story, I am learning JavaScript because I want to make mods for Minecraft. Because why the fuck would I not want to do that? I'm obsessed with the game. I've played it so stupidly much, I swear. I've played it so goddamn much. But I already understand the basis of how Boolean floats and integers work. Now, for most of you, that may have just been an alien language. But today I learned basically the entirety of what that means. I learned what a character is, I learned what a string is, I learned how to create them, and all of that stuff. And having already had basic knowledge of it, yeah, it wasn't that hard. But once I get better at JavaScript, who knows? I might just sit there making mods while chatting to you all at some point. It'd be silly, it might be fun, but calling you. Yeah! Don't you know, to me, humans are aliens?
Huh.
I didn't learn what a Mexican is. I already knew what those were. It's pretty hard. That's just like saying creating a good avatar is hard. I'll be honest with you, Fenry. Stuff like this, once I've learned it, I don't find it hard. It is the definition of not hard to me. I can tell you for a fact, once I get stuck into this mod making thing, it's gonna become easy mode to me. What? What? Shio, what? Huh? Whatever. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't need to know. It's good. We're all good.
Ah! Ma!
You gotta love meh. I love it when someone tells me I'm a meh. And there I go, butchering your language again. But, I think I'm gonna go rest now. And again, more than anything, thank you so much just for being here. You've done more for me than my family could ever even possibly conceive of managing to do for me at this point. I can guarantee they could not do positivity for me. So you have done a monumental world of difference in my life. Thank you. You are why I come back to my streams now. And yes, I do love streaming just for the sake of it, but the fact I have such a community now, you brought a smile to a girl's face who once couldn't even smile. And I'm not joking. You can ask Ashu, I didn't used to even have the ability to smile. Like, it was a rare occasion for me to smile, ever. And you have changed that so much. You aren't the only people to do it, but you helped a lot. And it gives me so much hope. Thank you. I'm sure you would, Shio. I'm sure you would. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, but if you have any last things to say, go ahead and say them now, cause no, I don't. When I brush my teeth, I don't smile. I'm just like exactly that face, blank. Thank you. See, you've made such a difference in my life. You've gotten me to admit that I'm cute. Or, hell, more than that, you've gotten me to believe I'm cute. After what I grew up with, that's a fucking hell of a feat. But, alright. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. And thank you. Thank you for turning my mood around. Like, seriously, so much. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye. Uh, 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 uh.